Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll introduce you to an AI coding platform that can bring down your AI cost significantly. Basically, it is very cost effective. And on top of that, if you are a student or let's say you're working on a hobby project, you can use it for absolutely free of cost. Yes. And when I say cost effective, it doesn't mean you cannot use it for complex tasks. You can actually use it for complex tasks. And on top of that, it also supports some cool features that platforms like Claude, Codex, or any other AI coding platforms do not support. I know it's hard to believe, but in today's video, I'll introduce you to this platform. I'll walk you through its features and I'll make sure to perform a demo towards the end of this video. Perfect. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is a platform that I was talking about, Kimchi.dev. I mentioned about the platform in one of our previous videos. At that point, it was in the beta state, but right now it is generally available. It's much more stable as well. So you can go ahead, use it as part of your personal work or also within your enterprise. This is also an open source project. You can find their GitHub repository in the description. Go through the source code, see how they're building open source AI coding platform. But most interestingly, every now and then they're adding support for new open source models, the open models. So if you're interested, go ahead, start the repository because this is also a purpose built project. Now going back, what exactly is Kimchi? Predominantly, it's a CLI coding platform. Just one command, Windows, Mac OS or Linux, you will have Kimchi CLI running on your machine. As I told you, towards the end of this video, I'll show you the installation, I'll show you how to use it, and I'll also do a short demo. But to get started with, there are two options. One, you can go with the community plan, which is absolutely free of cost, or you can go with the coder pack. What's the difference? If you're a student, let's say you're working on simple tasks or you're building your hobby project, you can go with the community pack. You can use the open source models that they have hosted, but there is a caveat. It only comes with 250K context window. So it works for simple coding tasks. But if you're planning to use it for your day-to-day activity within your enterprise or for your personal work, I would recommend you to go with the coder pack. And at the moment, you can use my coupon code. And for this $20, instead of $25 monthly credit, you can actually get $50 monthly credit. So you can actively use it throughout your month. And unlike the community pack, you get 1 million context window. So huge context window, you can use it for typical complex coding tasks as well. In a nutshell, you can build real-time projects. At the moment, you might have this question, Abhishek, why is Kimchi affordable when compared to other coding platforms like Claude? Now, there is no gimmick. There are actually reasons behind it. Let me quickly explain you the reasons. There are two major reasons. The first and the most important one, multi-model orchestration. This is a feature of Kimchi that is right now not supported by any commonly used AI coding platforms, including Claude and Codex as well. What is multi-model orchestration? Simple. Let's say you ask Kimchi to create a database in AWS. This is a complex task. So what Kimchi does, it breaks this task into 5 subtasks and grants each subtask with a role like orchestrator, planner, builder, then reviewer, and finally explorer. Here, orchestrator is responsible for running the main loop. It classifies the tasks and it delegates the work. Then planner, it takes the responsibility of designing the approach, maybe writing some specs. Builder is responsible for the actual code implementation. Once orchestrator and planner are done, it implements the code. Then reviewer, as you can understand, this reviews the code that is implemented, and explorer make sure the code base, it runs the scans, it makes sure everything is secure. Now the good thing here is that at every phase you can configure model of your choice. Now when you're going with other AI coding platforms, when you work on a task, at this point, you decide upon a model or you leave it to the model router. According to the task, model router picks up a particular model. Let's say it goes with Claude Sonnet 4.6. Now for the entire task, you will be charged for Claude 4.6 pricing. But understand this carefully. There will be parts of the task that might not need powerful model like Sonnet. You might use an open source model, and that particular part of the task can be implemented by the open source model. This is where multi-model orchestration by Kimchi shines. So because it breaks this down into 5 subtasks, maybe for orchestration, you can use a powerful model. For planner, you can go with a lightweight model. For builder, again, you can go with a powerful model. For reviewer, maybe you can go with an open model. For explorer, again, you can go with an open model. So this way, you can use 5 different models and you can significantly reduce the pricing. So in a nutshell, instead of spending $15 for 1 million tokens of a powerful model, you can use Kimchi's multi-model orchestration and bring it down to as simple as 0.75 US dollars. And the other reason, Kimchi is powered by open models. They are an open source AI platform. They're also adding support for a lot of open models on their platform. They're hosting these models for you. So you can make use of models like Nemotron, Kimi, Minimax. These are some powerful models, but their inference cost is low because Kimchi is hosting them for you. So using these models, you can bring down your AI cost significantly. These are the two main reasons. I hope that's clear. Now let me talk about other powerful features of Kimchi. Not only multi-model orchestration, Kimchi supports something like prompt to production, which is a very useful feature. Let's say you're building an end-to-end project, something like Kubernetes troubleshooting agent. You can go to Kimchi CLI, just use slash ferment followed by your prompt. That's it. Slash ferment breaks your project into multiple phases. For each phase, it allocates a subagent and it takes care of the best model for you and it implements end-to-end project. You can just go back and review the PR. And there is an interesting add-on with ferment. Let's say you want to run this entire thing on a remote session, maybe on a remote machine. You can use Kimchi Teleport and delegate the entire thing to a remote machine. In fact, you can close your laptop as well. Sounds interesting, right? Now, the final feature that I want to talk about is inference. If you go with the Kimchi coder pack, you can not only use Kimchi from CLI, but you can also use it for inference. Something that you don't get with Claude or Codex. Let's say you buy Claude subscription, you can use it from Claude CLI or you can use it from the desktop app. But if you want to use their API key, you have to go with a different billing, which is not the case with Kimchi. You can use it through CLI and also through the inference. Perfect. Now let's look at the quick demo. It's actually very easy to get started. On the terminal, just run command to install Kimchi. You can get that from the official page. So I'll copy this command and paste it here. This should download and install Kimchi in less than a minute for you. Now, once you have Kimchi, either run Kimchi or Kimchi login. Now, this will open up a session for you on the browser. Basically, it authenticates. Just click on generate key. If you have a coder pack, it authenticates with the coder pack. That's it. Now you can just type Kimchi and you have your AI coding assistant running. Now here, either you can provide it with a task or as we learned, we can also use slash ferment. So slash ferment, when you're building a project, all that I have to do, slash ferment, new, let's say name of a ferment. Here, I'll just say demo. Now this will take care from Git initialization itself. So it is asking, do you want to create a Git repository or do you want to work without a Git repository? Let's ask it to create a Git repository. Cool. And now let's ask it to create a project. Maybe let's say create a Python to-do application. Okay. Or maybe Kubernetes assistant, whatever it is. Let's see how does it go. Oh, that was actually very fast. So you can see if you look at the logs, it says the user wants to create a Python to-do application. This is a simple greenfield task. So it is planning to do it in one single phase. Probably if I asked it to create a Kubernetes troubleshooting agent, maybe it created multiple phases. And if I just go through it, it also created a plan. Now the plan is to create a Python to-do application. Perfect. It created the success criteria, constraints, assumptions. This is the phase one. Proceed with the plan. So I have two options here, start the execution, or let me say something, probably brainstorm the idea further. I'm fine. I can click on start with the execution. But if you observe here, it is going with multi-model execution where it is using Nemotron 3 Ultra FP4 model, which is good. So I'll just say start execution and that's it. It is creating the Python to-do file and it is also adding more lines of code. Perfect. So here it says the end-to-end project is complete. Complete format. All the phases are implemented. In our case, only one phase. All steps in the phase are also complete. So we are all good. I'll close Kimchi. I'll run this command and see if the to-do app is implemented. So Control D, cool. And here I have the Python files, the to-do.py. There you go. It added the task buy groceries. Now I can go ahead, ask it to implement the user interface and anything that I want to do further. Let me also show you how do you configure multi-model orchestration support. Let's say you're working on a complex task. Just you can go to this location .config kimchi harness settings.json and here you can configure the different models that you would like to. In fact, in their documentation, they have also provided an example. I'll paste it here for you. So this is how you do it. In the model roles, you can say builder, the model that you want to go with. You can say the explorer model, orchestrator model. For each role, you can define the model. Perfect. So this is about getting started with Kimchi. So I hope you found this video informative. Once again, the best way to get started with Kimchi, if you're using it for simple coding tasks, maybe as a student or a hobby project, you can go with the community pack. But for your regular coding tasks or within your enterprise, I would recommend you to go with the coder pack. Use my coupon code Abhishek.25. You can find it in the description as well. For $20 coder pack, you will get $50 credit. And yeah, finally, don't forget to start their GitHub repository. They are doing great for the open source community. So let's support them by leaving a star. You can find the GitHub repo also in the description. So this is all for today's video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. See you all in the next video. Take care.